Right, this is gonna be our test drive video. We're gonna show y'all some more footage of the van. We just got back from cruising the coast with it. We put probably 700 miles on it, flawless miles. No leaks, no smoke, no rattles. This van is a one family owned. It had 49,000 miles when we got it, and it's over 50,000 now, going down to the coast and back. And we used it to promote our channel. It did wonderful. We had picked up a lot of subscribers. It did perfect. It's a 240 inline six. I would drive it anywhere. I would drive this thing to Canada. We put new brakes, shocks, all the wheel cylinders, all the lines, changed the fluids in it, went through the electrical system some. The only thing that doesn't work on this van is the heater fan, and we just didn't have time to address it. But the inside of it's completely custom. It's dirty right now. We're fixing to clean it out, but it's got leather captain's chairs from a GMC Yukon XL. It has a spot in the back to put a twin-size bed. It's got lights that light up in the roof. And like I said, you can see all our cruising the coast stuff. That's our swamp cooler we built for it. But let's give you a test drive. Hop in, Tyler. These seats are power and they do work. And there's smoke up the road, so it gives us a good opportunity to see what that's about. Beat me. Yeah, they coming?
No, it's good.
Let's see what's on fire. And if you watch some of the older videos, man, this thing went to the coast and back, no problem. It was shocking. I mean, we expected to have something, but it went flawlessly. Original windshield's in excellent shape. It's got a little bit of clouding around the edges, but it looked kind of cool, so we left it. The AM radio still works. There's just no AM stations. You'll notice in the back we put a plug. It plugs all your cell phones. We use it to charge our GoPro cameras. It tells you the voltage of the battery. We replaced just about everything you can replace on this thing, and we still got our stuff in here. And we're going to keep the magnets on the side that's got our channel name. We'll leave all the stickers, but we'll keep our magnets. We're going to keep our backup camera to put in something else. We'll keep our cell phone holders and stuff like that, but everything else will be on the van. I put a beadboard ceiling in it. Put carpet and insulation on the floor, so it'll be a better ride. And I think we may even take this thing camping this weekend just to enjoy it a little while longer. Smoke's coming from, but the wipers work, horn works, turn signals work, brake lights, even the backup lights work on it. And we ran, if you watch some of the older videos, we took it down Interstate 10, and Interstate 10 is bumper to bumper traffic, and people are running wide open. Kept up with everybody. We were running 70, 75 miles an hour. And it did really good on fuel down there and back. It is a cool van. Like I said, it's only 50,000 miles, one family owned. It gets a ton of attention. It's got room for at least 4 of you buddies. headlights in it. So we have a brighter headlight at night.
And LED on.
Oh yeah, all the bulbs behind the instrument cluster, they're all LEDs, so you can see how fast you're going at night. All these gauges work. And a lot of time in old cars, some stuff doesn't work, but this particular one, everything works on it. Aside from, like I said, the heater fan. I'm not sure if the fan is what's bad down there, or if it's the what do you call it? The spring that goes in for the heater. It's one of those. We didn't need it. It was October. It was not too hot, not too cold. And I don't see any smoke anymore. You can still see all the bugs on the windshield. It's dirty right now. We're gonna get it a good cleaning today and get some pictures on eBay. And we'll keep the twin mattress in the bag. We'll take it out. You can put your own mattress in it. But we'll get some pictures and show you the floor that's underneath it. And that spot where the mattress is hinged, so you can actually pick it up and you can keep storage underneath it. We use it to put a bunch of tools just in case we have problems. We had our spare tire under it. We had a jack. There's tons of space back there. Clutch is great. I would drive it anywhere. It is extremely reliable. Cranks every time you hit the key. Like no leaks, no smoke, no rattles, it's got the dummy lights for oil pressure, but oil pressure lights never come on. Temperature light never comes on. It charges good. Everything on it works, aside from the heater fan that I have noticed. I don't know. There's really nothing else on it. It's not like it's got power windows or anything. It's a manual window rig. There's really nothing on it to go bad. And there's the thing was it's set in next to Tennessee for 25 years. When we found it, it had been sitting there for that long. It was one of those deals where Grandpa had it, and sadly Grandpa had passed away, and nobody was driving it. So it was parked with very low miles on it. And it is an E100 shorty. They're kind of rare. No windows on the side. And we've actually got all documentation from when it was new. The family was nice enough to write me out an entire book of the history of this van. Mr. Ginn owned it, and he used it for his dry cleaning service in the 70s. And he sold the service probably in the mid-70s, late 70s. And after that, he used it for his fishing rig. And when we got it, it was just the two original front seats, and the whole back was empty. If you look at some of the older videos, you can see it. And we cleaned it out, and we repainted the floor where it had some scratches and surface rust, and done the interior inside it. But the van's super solid. There's no rust to really speak of. It's oddly enough, most time we find them next to a farm, and the rust is an issue, but the bottom side of this van is super clean. We even dropped the tank down when we first got it. We knew we were taking this long trip to the coast with it, so we dropped the tank down to clean it, because they're usually dirty, but even the tank was spotless. The inside of it was remarkably clean. And like I said, the motor lives under this box. It's got new belts, new fuel pump, voltage regulator, all the fluids. The motor's really clean under here. You can see it in some of the older videos. I'd take the dog box off and show you, but it's kind of a little bit of a pain. You can check all the fluids from under the hood of it. And it's as original as you can get. Even the paint, it's never been painted. This is the paint that came on in 1973, and it's got a nice patina to it. It's not terribly, it's not not in terrible bad shape. You'll find a place faded here or there. You'll find a chip in the paint here or there, but it's really good. We put a quick polish on it that actually shines really well. The front end's super tight. We re-greased the front end, repacked bearings, and you can drive it with one hand. Steers really well. So we left here and headed to the Gulf Coast. We're cruising the coast. I think we had 60,000 views on our live with it, so it gets a lot of attention. And it's a pleasure to drive. It's so fun to drive. We've got some property. We've got a pond way back in the woods, and I'm thinking this weekend, if we get it up for auction the next few days, while we still got it, I think I'm gonna take it camping and see how that does. Because the bed back there, that mattress is extremely comfortable. It'd be neat to do some camping in it before she leaves. And we're gonna leave our red bank stickers on the glass. If you guys want it, you can have it. If you don't want to take it off, put yours on, that's fine too. The new way we've redone his original cleaner sticker, and we put it on the back window. Just kind of an homage to Mr. Ginn. And here we're clucking like 50, but man, this thing will get on the highway and eat it up. It'll do 75, 80, it'll do whatever you want it to do. And we put new wheels and tires on it. New shocks all the way around, new brakes all the way around, new lines and all the rubber hoses. All that's new. So we wanted to have it as issue free as possible. But any of these old cars, you can expect to find some issue. But surprisingly, this thing made the trek with zero issues whatsoever. I think we had a fan belt squeaking on the way there. We tightened up. That was it. I think when we replaced it, we didn't get it tight enough. And I don't see any smoke. I don't know where it's coming from. But the carpets from firewall to back door, we tinted the windows in it so it wouldn't burn up as bad. Last year at Cruising the Coast, it was quite hot. I don't see any smoke. I don't know what they got burning out here. But I thought this would be a good opportunity to take a good drive video where we weren't on the coast with it. But there'll be more videos, some more videos behind this one on our channel where we're at the lighthouse in Biloxi with it. We drove it all through Gulfport. Tranny shift's good and smooth. It's a good vehicle. It's a good rig. It's original. That's, they're only original ones. We've actually wanted to take one of these and build a mystery machine. And we thought about doing this one, but with the amount of time we had, it wasn't feasible to get it done and take it to cruising. So we left the original paint and just polished it. Back anywhere. We're in Mississippi. If you lived in Oregon, you could drive this thing back to Oregon. I would trust it anywhere. With the amount of miles we put on in such a short amount of time, it was as flawless as it did. This is one of the funnest ones we've had. '82 Chevy we took, and it hadn't ran since '81, and it did well. That truck went to Colorado. It'd be neat to know where this one goes. We did put new exhaust on it. The original exhaust was full of acorns from sitting up. Squirrels had built nests in it. But instead of trying to clean it out, we cut it off and ran a new exhaust. Put a chrome tip on it, kind of give it a little hot rod flare. Might have should have cleaned it out for the video. We'll have some still photos of it cleaned out. Like I said, we've still got our walkie-talkies and screwdrivers, and we had some people that went with us, and we actually had to wrench on a couple of them while we were down there. This was kind of our tool van while we were there. We'll pull in here and do a walk around of it. Let me pull it under the shades and see the reflection better. Get the exhaust while it's running. Maybe not race it up.
Alright.
We'll put the little eyelids over the headlights and cruise the bugs on it, because she was running the interstate coming back from cruising, and she's got bug guts all over. Shut this door good. It's got LED lights in the back. Headlights are LEDs. Straight. It is really straight. Really the only dent, Mr. Again had bumped something with the front fender. That's really the only dent in it. Looks like on the other side there's a little dent. Look over here. I think it's a little dent over here. We didn't even try to pull it out. It's got a little ding there. But floors are great in it. Original, but clean. The motor still running this Ford blue paint. And again, it's a shorty. It's an E100. It's a short wheelbase. They're getting hard to find. They're very desirable. No windows. And these stickers. No, go pull that sticker off your mouth. We done that. We done our logo on a big magnet, so it just pulls right off. We'll end up keeping that sticker. It just peels off, but we'll keep it on while we got it. But right before it sails, we'll probably take pictures of it with it all. But they just peel off. With stuff stuck at one, we'll probably end up keeping this one too. But something funny. The back is filthy, but I'd really like to show it to you. We got chairs and boxes and speakers all over the place. You can see where all our storage has been in the doors. Underneath the bed, we got to clean it out today, but we've got tools. But underneath there's carpeted also. As you can see back here, it's all done up. Beadboard, one of our lights is hanging, but these light up blue at night. We got to tuck it back up. In 700 miles, one of them jiggled loose. There mattress we had. But it's a pretty remarkable vehicle. All the doors locks work. Keys fit the doors. You can see where we were charging GoPros and cell phones while we were on the road. I don't know how much water we drank, but We went through a couple cases while we were there. It is a cool wagon though, man. I love this thing. And as our channel gets bigger, I don't know, maybe we start doing it every year, and if we could get big enough, we can give this thing away every year. But all the traffic we were in, stop and go, we had no heating issues whatsoever. She stayed cool. Oil pressure stayed great. And she'll run like that all day long, which, you know, the 240 is the little brother to the 306. And if you know anything about engine, you know how reliable those are. They just seem to run forever. And this one has, I think it's 50,000 and change now. Look. $50,311. Yeah, we put over 1,000 miles on this thing in just a few days. And that paint shined remarkably well. I love it. I really hate to get rid of it, but we can't keep them all. We've got so many. And whoever gets it, you're gonna get a really good van out of this. This is one I would trust anywhere. All right, thank y'all for watching. We'll get some stills, photos put up. And like I said, go check the channel out. You can watch it go down there. Subscribe, do all the things you do on YouTube. It helps us out and gives us a good motivation to do these things. We got it cleaned out. It was really sad. We got all our stuff out of it. Aside from the mattress, we're gonna leave the mattress in there because I think we're gonna go camping in it before it leaves. We've got a queen size air mattress. There's a moth in here. We got a queen size air mattress, but those back row seats, when you lay them down, they just come out. You can pick them up, throw them out. So maybe we throw a queen in the middle and the twin in the back, and we get a bunch of buddies and s'mores and roast hot dogs and stuff like that. It's sad because all our adventure stuff is out now. We're leaving the Compass. Michigan put that Compass in probably in 1973. We're gonna leave it in. I think it's fitting for it. Been here that long and we left it, so I hope the next guy leaves it also. We've got a nice little road up here that takes pretty pictures in the fall. What's that moth doing out in the daytime? It's pretty shaded, so we can show headlights and all that too. I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, I am too.
We'll have to build another one of these again. This one was one of my favorites. I didn't know I liked the van that much. Were they through here? Or would you do the other one?
Probably the other one.
Somebody done dropped the trash off here. Yeah, I want to get it in the shade though. I think I see the headlights.
Right here.
And on this one, even the parking brake, check that out. The parking brake works on it. And this clip is a nighttime shot where we installed those blue lights up in the ceiling. They're kind of ambient lighting. They're not terribly bright, so it blinds you from driving, but they look good.